Thank you for joining Wars of the Roses as we continue with part 21, lesson 20 of the Illuminated Faith, Mystical Interpretation of the Gospel of St. John by R. Swinburne Clymer. Lesson 20. Unless man accepts the Christ and lives in the light, he cannot have eternal life. St. John chapter 5, verses 35 through 47. 35. He was a burning and a shining light, and ye were willing for a season to rejoice in his light. 36. But I have greater witness than that of John, for the works which the Father hath given me to finish, these same works that I do, bear witness of me that the Father hath sent me. John taught the power of the awakened mind in the finding of the Christ. John taught the power that the coming Christ would possess. But Jesus manifested the Christ. Not only did he confess the Christ and preach concerning him and the power he possessed, but he made use of the power in his ministry. Not only did he confess the Father, but he manifested the Father. He went about doing the works of the Father and teaching men that, if they would have faith and live the life, they also might become the sons of God. 37. And the Father himself, which hath sent me, hath bore witness of me. Ye have neither heard his voice at any time, nor seen his shape. 38. And ye have not his word abiding in you, for whom he hath sent, him ye believe not. The carnal man cannot hear the voice of God, nor see him. Only when the mind recognizes the truth that the flesh is not all there is of man, and that the desires of the flesh will not give peace. Only when the enlightened mind makes an effort to find out what the true life is, only then is there a chance for man to know God. When the mind thus awakens and makes such an effort, then there will be an inner urge which will not give man rest until he seeks further and further. As he seeks more and more earnestly, the truth will unfold to him more and more clearly. By degrees, he will learn to change his thoughts from a distinctively selfish trend to those that are all-inclusive and constructive. Gradually, greater effort still is made until eventually, the mind has established such superior self-mastery that it harbors only thoughts that are positive, constructive, upbuilding, and wholesome. The thoughts and desires thus being under such masterful control, it becomes a comparatively easy matter for the acts, words, and deeds to savor only of kindness and goodwill towards all creatures. All the thoughts and the desires are directed towards the higher life and towards unselfish service to humanity. The soul is thus gradually unfolded to a fuller and yet fuller consciousness until eventually the hour has come when the soul has become truly conscious and illumined. The conscious is fully quickened, and man hears the voice of God and sees him, for he has seen the light that illuminates the temple wherein God dwells. This process of disentangling the soul from the meshes of the lower nature is a slow, tedious, long-continued process. It demands superior patience and masterful, painstaking effort through prayer on man's part. Unless man believes in those who are sent to teach him, he will not accept the teachings, and if he does not accept and live the true doctrine, the Father cannot abide in him. 39. Search the scriptures, for in them ye think ye have eternal life, and they are they which testify of me. In the scriptures is to be found the law of life, but in mere faith, in the letter of the scriptures, there is not life. Jesus understood well that men might take only the letter of the law and forget the spirit of it. Therefore he taught, Ye cannot understand the scriptures except ye have the spiritual understanding. Spiritual understanding is understanding that comes with illumination. Only the truly illuminated can understand the inner meaning of these scriptures. Some may say this is not just, for only a very few are able thus to understand. But the laws of life are clearly stated, and if man will live the teachings as Jesus gave them, instead of merely believing in them, then will he be enabled to awaken the mind and the soul. When he is thus illuminated, he will have understanding of soul, not by faith in the letter, but by living according to the law can man find eternal life. 40. And ye will not come to me, that ye might have eternal life. To come to him means to give up the life of fleshly tendencies and to follow the kind of life that Jesus was living. It means self-denial in the beginning, and men are not naturally fond of self-denial. 41. I receive not honor from men. The world does not honor a man when he begins to live according to the divine law. He can hardly be considered a fit companion for those who take all things lightly, for those who consider only the desires of the carnal flesh. 42. But I know you, that ye have not the love of God in you. If we have the love of God in the heart, we care very little for the honor that men can give, and still less for their opinions. So as long as we know that we are living in harmony with the divine law, and so long as the voice within tells us all is well, we are safe and truly satisfied. 43. I am come in my Father's name, and ye receive me not. If another shall come in his own name, him ye will receive. Jesus came to teach the divine law. He frankly admitted that he was about his Father's business, and that the way he advocated was a straight and narrow way. For none would he make the path easy. All have to travel the same rough road of self-discipline. Men were not attracted by such a teaching then, any more than they are now, and consequently would not accept his teachings. Jesus understood, however, that others would come after him, men who also claimed to be about their Father's business, but men who really sat at naught every divine law, men who indicate to humanity an easy path to immortality and eternal life, a path whereby self-denial and living the exalted life are not necessary. Well, did Jesus know that the false doctrine of vicarious atonement and justification by faith would be taught in his name by men sincerely claiming to be his followers? 44. How can ye believe, which receive honor one of another, and seek not the honor that cometh from God only? There is but one true honor that can be conferred upon man. That honor is conferred upon him when, through his own continued and repeated efforts to observe the divine law in all things, he has become so conscious and has won immortality. This is an honor from God, for it cannot be conferred upon man until he has so cleansed his body from evil that it has become a fit temple for the living God, even the Father, to take up his abode therein. All honors that men confer are at best temporary and perishable. With death of the body, and often before, such honors pass away. They are but empty shadows at the very best. 45. Do not think I will accuse you to the Father. There is one that accuseth you, even Moses, in whom ye trust. Jesus knew that he did not need to accuse men of their wrongdoing, for he well understood that their own hearts would be the accuser, and such an accuser as no man can contradict. 46. For had ye believed Moses, ye would have believed me, for he wrote of me. 47. But if ye believe not his writings, how shall ye believe my words? Moses really taught the divine law, and had they believed in the laws that he taught, they would have obeyed them, and in obeying them, they would have found the Christ. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and comment. And if you can, please consider donating to Wars of the Rosies. Links to PayPal and Patreon are in the description. Thank you so very much.